that I'm going to be asking you, and I would like you to write them down. Then I would like you to provide the answers to all these questions, maybe this week or in the years to come. Find time to pray over these questions I'm going to be asking you, and find time to give an adequate and thorough answers to each one of them, and to do it prayerfully. Because if you do, that might be a kind of push for you to get to the place where God is preparing for you in life. There was a time that I had to sit down and answer these questions. And the answers that I have to them, they actually provide for me, they provided for me what I was going to do in the next 20 years of my life. So these questions that I'm going to ask you, they will help you to be able to answer questions like, where and what will you be doing in the next 20, 50 years of your life? You could even be able to get an answer to whatever is going to be happening to you for the rest of your life, or where you will be and what you'll be doing. So, because this is important to know, because it is important for us to know who we are. If we don't know who we are in God, and to be sure of ourselves and who we are, we will never be able to make a difference in life. In the book of Exodus, chapter 3, Exodus chapter 3, we all know that story. From verses 9 to 11. Exodus chapter 3, from verses 9 to 11, it says, "Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them. Come now therefore," God was talking to Moses now, "come now therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my children, the children of Israel, out of Egypt." Then verse 11 says, "And Moses said unto God, Who am I, that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt?" God himself came to Moses, because God was sure that this is the man that will be able to accomplish the task of becoming a deliverer, to deliver a nation from bondage. This week, God has come to us. But there was an impediment on the way of Moses becoming who God wanted him to become. And the same impediment could be on our way today. That is, God himself. This is God showing up. But even after God had shown up, Moses still could not move forward. He was standing before God, and God was telling him, "You are going to be a deliverer. You are the one I'm going to use to deliver my people." And Moses was standing before God there and saying, "Me, no chance." And you know the reason why he couldn't believe even God, being in the presence of God himself? Very simple. The simple reason why Moses couldn't move forward and couldn't advance to fulfilling his destiny, and it's a huge destiny of being a deliverer, is first of all because the task seems too big for him. Secondly, he didn't know, and he was not sure of his personality. And that is what I want to stop on today. That was actually the main reason that Moses doubted his mission. In verse 11 he says, "And Moses said unto God, Who am I? Who am I, that I should go unto Pharaoh? Who am I? Who am I?" Could you see something here? Could you see that the problem and the fault he had was his own self-image, low self-esteem, his own opinion of himself was not so high. It was too low. He had a low self-esteem. He didn't believe